Hello, I'm Jennifer Lange, co-owner of your Luxury Movers team with Coldwell Banker, Howard Perry & Walston. Did we tell you that we sold over 217 homes last year for over $54 million in volume? Thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for your support. And thank you most of all for your trust. It is an honor and a privilege to be your real estate team for life. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about this crazy market that we're in. Have you heard of anyone losing out on a multiple offer situation? I would love to help give you or anyone else pointers on how to overcome this objection and get the house that you want. Everyone thinks that purchase price is the only thing that's important for a multiple offer situation. And that is very important, don't get me wrong. But there are other factors that go into getting an offer accepted by a seller. First and foremost, before you even go in to place the offer, make sure that your pre-qual letter shows that your income and assets have been verified and your credit has been pulled. If you need names and numbers of reputable lenders in the area, just let us know. We'd be happy to give you a list. So now you have your financing. You want to make sure it's secure. You want to make sure that your purchase price is a high amount. You also want to make sure that your due diligence is a high amount. I feel like buyers do not give enough emphasis on this one. I've seen so many people lose out because of this. What due diligence is, it's a good faith deposit that you give directly to the seller upon acceptance of your offer. The seller deposits that money in their bank and it's gone. But what you get in return is you get a due diligence period. That period is normally 3 to 4 weeks. In this market, we're seeing shorter and shorter times due to multiple offer situations. But this allows you to be able to have your inspections, your appraisals, and any other due diligence. And if you want to back out during that period, the only thing that you lose is that due diligence money. Now, if you're sure that this is the house for you and you're going to move forward on it, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, then you don't have to worry about it because this money will come back to you and will be a credit to you at closing. So now we have financing, a high purchase price, a high due diligence money, and the other thing is a high earnest money amount. So you put down two types of money at the time of purchase or within the due diligence period expiration. You put down your due diligence money and your earnest money. Your earnest money should be a high amount as well. That money is refundable all the way until the due diligence expiration date. Once that date expires, then your earnest money is hard. There are certain circumstances around this. For instance, specific loans, certain contracts, and so forth will allow leeway for this money not to be hard. But in most cases, this earnest money is hard. And it is held in a trust account. If you move forward, this money is credited to you at closing. So the due diligence money is given directly to the seller. The earnest money is given to someone to put into a trust account. Both will be credited to you at closing if you move forward. So you have your financing, you have your high purchase price, you have your high due diligence amount, you have your high earnest money amount. The fifth thing is your closing date. If you can be flexible on that closing date, I can tell you that a seller will look more favorably upon your contract than another contract. You don't know what that seller has going on. You don't know if they want their kids to finish the school year. You don't know if they have a house that's being built and they don't want to go into temporary housing. You don't know if they're trying to get a job transfer. There's all sorts of situations. And the more flexible you can be with them, the more likely they're going to look at your offer versus another offer. And last, I would say is not to be nitpicky. I see so many buyers come in with all these little requests that really don't matter in the end. For instance, they walked into the bedroom and it might have been a UNC emblem and they like NC State or something, and they asked for the wall to be painted, this mural on the wall to be painted, so they didn't have to see it when they moved in. But their plans were to repaint the whole house anyway. And so in the long run, it didn't really matter to them, and it was more of an inconvenience to the seller. And so the seller just didn't work with them. So I don't want that to happen to you. But if you have other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or the rest of our team. We would be honored to help you. It's a privilege. Our email is info@luxurymovers.com. You can contact us on any social media platform. We'd love to just hear how you're doing. I also just wanted to mention, aren't we so lucky to live in this beautiful state? We're so lucky to call the Triangle our home. Look at these beautiful green trees. The weather is perfect. We just couldn't ask for a better place to live. No wonder so many people are moving into the area. I hope your life is well, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.